YouTube, what up, man? It's your boy Hemi Meech, and I'm back again with another video for y'all, man. Basically, on today's video, matter of fact, let me get out the car. It is kind of windy today, so hopefully y'all can't hear me. I got my thing on the camera, so hopefully y'all can hear me still. But we are finally starting to build on the Torque Storm 300, man. So I'm real excited to finally start the build. Now, basically on today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all how to wire up, because it's not really many videos, especially on like the glow shift gauge pods for when y'all do go boosted, or even if y'all got a Hellcat, you know, you dig on, whatever the case is, whatever, you know, y'all got them gauge pods, you feel me? This is how basically I wired it up. I know a lot of people do like the engine and the fuse tap and all that shit. Me personally, I felt like this was easier. I thought it was gonna be hard when I seen videos on it, but I promise y'all, if I can do it, y'all can do it too. So without further ado, man, let's get right into it, man. As y'all can see, we got the big Chrysler 300, man. As y'all can see, car is dirty. I do need to touch up on some things. I need to sand this down, sand all of this down again, and get it back that gloss black look. And I'm gonna go ahead and replace those, and I'll probably just sand these down and paint them too, and get rid of the carbon fiber look, and just, you know, do the whole thing. But as y'all can see, we do got the what's the name. But again, let's get into the car so I can show y'all exactly what I did. As y'all can see, I'm waiting on the what's the name, the gauge pillar pod to come in. It should be here sometime like next week. I did order the universal one, but I didn't like the way it fit. It only fit like right here, just made it look, I didn't like the way it looked basically. So I ended up ordering the whole, you know, this whole pillar, and then it's got the pods. So basically my pods are wired up. When I turn the car on, I put some power to the car. As y'all can see, they come straight on. So let me close this door real quick. So yeah, they do come on. These are the ones that, hold on, let me swap hands. They do change colors, as y'all can see. And then you got where it smoothly change colors too. Or you can keep it on one solid color. I'm probably just gonna be running the white, or sometimes red, depending on how I feel, as y'all can see. So I just got them sitting right there, and just waiting for, you know, that stuff to come in. So basically, the way that I did it is with this cigarette fuse right in here. Damn, and hands ashy. With this cigarette fuse, I don't have any tools in the car, so I can't really break everything down and show y'all, but literally I'll try to, and then I'll show y'all the pieces. Like, I use connectors, and then I use heat shrink to, you know, just make everything look nice too as well. So I took this up. Once you pretty much take this up with the Chryslers, I don't know how it is with the Dodges or the Jeeps, it's probably a little bit different, but I didn't have to take any of this up. Basically, see, and then it goes off. I didn't have to undo any of this. The only part I had to do was take this up. You literally just, first you want to take this up. You literally just drop this, pull, it's like a tab inside that's keeping this on. So you literally just pull that out. Literally, I can't talk. You literally can just grab some pliers and pull that right out, and pull this right up, basically. And pull this right up. You literally just pull this off. You can literally pry it. I know I'm saying literally a lot. Literally, you could just pull this up, pull it off. This thing right here is held in by 2 screws at the bottom of this. 2 screws. Pull it out. It is held in by some tabs. Don't worry about breaking the tabs. You're not gonna break the tabs. And then you can literally just pull it out. Literally. Anyways, literally just pull it out, and it's the red wire and the ground is the black wire. I'm telling y'all, you just snip it. And the way that I tied these two gauges in together, literally just with the ends, they come already hot. They come, so you just twist them together, put them through. Hold on, let me show y'all a picture of the connectors that I use. These are the connectors that I used. Do I got any in it? I don't think I got it. I think I cleaned the car out when I was done with the install. It's not bad. You do also have to drop this. I'm gonna have to drop this again. 2 screws, drop this. Like when I say it's super easy, y'all, hopefully, you know, it's a couple other YouTube videos out here that'll give y'all a gist about what I'm talking about. But I use the T-tappers. Do not use the T-tappers because those things are ass. Do not use those. Use these right here. Hold on. Not those. Let's see if I can find them. Do not use the T-tappers, bro. Those are so trash. The T-tappers are pure trash. Okay, this is the exact kit that I got from AutoZone. And I used, it comes with the whole thing. I got it at home. I used the red, I used those red ones for hot, and then the ground, I used those blue ones. Right there for the ground. And literally you can tap everything together into the cigarette lighter. So I basically ran these wires. I tied these 2 wires up. So with the glow shift, it's a little bit different because you have to use the red and the yellow as like power. I thought at first while I was fucking up at, I thought you just had to use like the red and the black and you can get away with it, but nah, you can't do it that way. So you'll have to do with the glow shifts, it'll be the yellow and the red. You don't gotta worry about the orange. The orange is just like you tap that into your headlights. When you turn your headlight switch on, it'll dim those out, but they not that bright. So I mean, they bright at night, but it's not to the point where it's like bad. So you can do it that way too as well. Yeah, so basically I just tied these wires in, ran them all the way. I put them into one of these connectors, one of those connectors I just showed y'all. And then from that other end, I tied those to the cigarette lighter. I tied those together because you got to slice them. And then I put a connector on those, a female connector, and then a male connector. I connected those, boom. Reverse, do the same thing for the black ones. The ground is literally the same thing. And as y'all can see, these are the results. Now, the only thing is, this is not a full install because, like I said, I don't have the gauge pods. I don't have this, and I don't, what? Oh, it probably tweeted. But I don't have this, and then also, I don't have my boost stuff hooked up yet, as y'all can see. That's the boost. And also, I still don't have, well, this box is at the bottom. This is the only one that come with a box. That's for, I gotta have the exhaust shop weld one of those bongs on from the box. It comes, the box literally comes with everything. I gotta have them weld that on and then run it up through the engine bay and run it through the firewall and right into the box. And then that'll read my, that'll be my wideband gauge, and that'll read my air fuel ratio to tell me that. So when I am tuning the car, it'll let me know if I'm running lean, and it'll let me know if I'm running what's the other one? Lean and I don't know. I can't think of it right now. I'm having a brain fart. I don't want to think about it all. But basically, yeah. It's super easy though, super easy, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, if I can do it, man, I'm telling y'all, y'all can do it too, man. Like, when I say it's super easy, man, it's super easy, bro. Like, it's super easy. Super easy. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for the build, man. Like I said, it's about to go crazy. I'm just waiting on the last. I literally have everything. I have the piping, I got the torque storm, I got everything. Only thing I'm waiting for is the spark plugs and the injectors. I went with the Hellcat injectors for right now. I might upgrade them, upgrade them near the future. So yeah, for right now, we just going with the Hellcat injector. So it should be enough for what we trying to achieve for right now. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Like I said, we got to touch up some stuff on this car, man. Like that right there. And this side is not bad at all. Nothing pretty much chipped on this side, but it's still ugly though, so we gotta touch that up. Then y'all got that thing on the back. Then I'm gonna go with some 275s on the back. Finally, I got 245s on the back. Y'all do know this is an all-wheel drive, so we're gonna go 245, 275, 40, 20s on the back. Little thicker racing tire for the summertime. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, turn that post bell notification on so y'all don't miss a drop, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the torque storm, man, because like I said, it's about to go down, man. It's really about to go down, man. Super excited. I've been waiting for this. As y'all do know, my OG subscribers, I've been talking about it for the longest, bro, and we finally about to do it. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. As y'all can see, y'all can see the excitement on my face, hear the excitement in my voice. Make sure y'all stay tuned, man. I'm gonna catch y'all boys and girls on the next video, man. Peace.